Oh, gotta do it this way. This is the Bitcoin Globe, day 1230, counting the days down until the next Bitcoin halving. Out here, enjoying the fresh air, getting a good workout in, doing some yoga. Did really well on the UFC fight yesterday, thanks to Brandon K. You can check out his channel. And, obviously, anytime that you're putting your Bitcoins at risk, make sure that you believe in what you're doing and don't do it compulsively. Take your time, do your own research, and then come back to the wager. And Brandon K does a really good job with this, and he's really knowledgeable in UFC. I could have done a lot better if I had listened to more of his advice, but I kind of was a bit compulsive and went with some of my instincts without really doing my own due diligence and research. So my winnings were cut short a bit by what they should have been by compulsive wagering instead of because I could have. They were easy reads, they were easy lines, and I think that's why Brandon was able to pick them up, and he picked some of the harder ones too that not many people got. He picked every single fight last night, so you could have parlayed I think 9 or 10 fights, and you would have won all of them. That would have been a few Bitcoin. Like if you just wagered 0.01 Bitcoin, he would have walked away with like 2 or 3 Bitcoins easy. So yeah, pay attention. Sometimes these guys are on fire, and I think Brandon K is gonna be on fire this year. So once again, another plug. Check out the guy's channel. Not saying he's gonna predict the fights right in the future, but he may well predict catch a lot of ones that a lot of people aren't getting. So that's that. I'm working out right now, and I was thinking about China and the effects of what's going on there. Don't seem to be like too effective. I mean, it's an experiment, and I wonder what the intention behind them locking up the exchanges is. Are they going after money laundering, or they're just kind of as an experiment shutting down the exchanges to see what happens to the price? Maybe it's really hard to see. Maybe it's political in some way, with they're trying to shut down the ETF or like lower the chances of the ETF happening, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Um, as far as price predictions, I don't know, because I need to sell a little bit just to food money and survival money, whatnot. And so I could put it off until the end of the month, but would that be smart to do that? Is the price going to be a bit down? Is it smarter just to go ahead and make that kind of move now? It's hard to say, but it seems to be a bit holding strong right now. Bitcoin price seems to be holding strong. And so, yeah, we're just going to sit tight for the next few days and see what happens. Each day, the news is accelerating. I think we're in. I don't think you're going to get cheap Bitcoins anymore. That's my thoughts. And so it's smarter to hold on to what you have. That's just my instinct right now. My instincts aren't always right. They are improving. So I feel like things are about to get started in the price world. I think people are starting to pick up on that, and so we may see these 25, 50, 100,000 dollar bitcoins, which doesn't mean much because you're just converting it to monopoly money. But when you can trade a piece of Bitcoin for a property or some land or something of value, then Bitcoin's well on its way. As a form of, it's like a barter system on the site. So maybe this piece of limited edition digital currency for a piece of property, and it's all legit and beautiful, negative karma free. Um, yeah, good days, guys. Great days. Try to earn some Bitcoin. Try to work on yourselves. I mean, if we're going to be living for thousands of years, you want to start working on this earth now, how to improve each day yourself physically. If you're going to be able to artificially print 3D organs and extend your life and whatnot, you need to start taking care of your shell now and get ready for the coming age of virtual reality esports, where we're moving away. You see how big games like League of Legends are, and all these other games, they're huge. Almost every game, there's some professional player that's making thousands of dollars on YouTube playing that game and getting Dark Souls 3. There's some massive games out there right now, And when you're able to earn Bitcoin playing games, it's going to draw a lot of attention to that world, to tech-savvy people. I'm surprised there's not more esport apps right now that are like faucet type apps that are rewarding esport players for competing against each other. And that's what I was trying to do with my Level Up esport app, which is a bit on delay because I don't have a developer and I need a CTO, and that's the next phase of that. Also trying to survive, gotta stay alive, gotta eat good, gotta take care of the shell, and stay fit physically for the next esport age, which is going to move away from the 2D clicking, mouse scrolling this thing to actual like full body. Check out the Omni Virtuix CES 2016. You better believe I'm going to be getting one of those. I will be exchanging Bitcoin for one of those as soon as I possibly can. As soon as I possibly can earn that amount of Bitcoin. Maybe on this next UFC I'll hit well and be able to pick one up. I think they're all sold out though. And yeah, I need a lot of space for something like that. But I feel like that's the next. If you want to get a head start, go ahead and get yourself one of those and practice competing. That's it for this video. Have a great day.